Should I do names? So for Team 1, we have Aqua, we have McAss, McNugget, McFlirty, McMuffin, and McBritish. Team 2, we have Yellow, Bossy B, Rob B, Jame B, Hertz B, Gem Stingher, and Beekeeper in support.
Aqua's lead. Aqua's really cutting through the pack.
And we have the yellow jammer in the bin. Now turn that one up a little bit. Hey, do you know which one's got with which here? At all? I managed to get the music going. Okay, so
that's the
blue one, yeah. And what about the red one?
The red one's the one next to it.
So it is these two. One of them's white and the other A, but do you know which way around it was?
Yeah, so it should just be able to
And there would be
turn
the
them up.
main.
Ake out there. Yellow jammer off to the bin.
All right, there we have it. Round 1 done.
Okay.
Hang on. All right, next up we have the young ones and the Rambros already lined up on the track. For the young ones, we have Crash, Kamikaze, Skinner, Sam I Am, and Bad Wolf. And on the Rambros today, we have Ship, Panda, Crabs, Paddy, Bomber, and Vibe.
We want to say thanks to the Horowhenua District Council for the community grant, Derby Depot, Kaipuna, Fat Boys Bar Levin, New World Levin, Danny Harper Photography, other photographers, officials, helpers, and all of our families for the support today. Don't turn it up. Oh, don't turn it up. That's all right. I don't. So don't forget today as well that there are awards for the best jammer with the most leads and blocker with the most jammer takeouts. Oh, it's not just about number one. Okay, looks like we're ready.
For those of you who haven't been to Survival before, we just have a wee bit of a break between the first couple of jams just to make sure that everything's working. All the IT stuff is recording fine. There's no glitches. But for the next bunch of jams, it will be moving a lot faster. We have Paddy Wacker out in lead for the Rambros.
That Rambros wall doing a really good job of holding the red jammer.
And Paddy clears again. Red jammer still trying to get through that initial, but the black wall is holding quite strong.
Some nice O there being played by Panda. Crash to the bin.
Oh, we have Panda coming off into the bin this time. That's her name going up onto the board of shame.
The red jammers still on their initial pass. The points at the moment are 20 to Rambros and 0 to the young ones. Make that 25.
You don't actually realise how long 2 minutes can be until you're stuck with a star on your head with no chance of calling it off. It's not a fun time.
Looks like red team's had a panty pass. A pivot, giving it a go.
Oh, look at that. Crabs to the bin just as the whistle goes. And she's off.
Okay, so next up we've got Team White, Bjerk. Looking like lovely swans. And Team 6 in purple, Jokers of the Pack, with lovely, amazing matching face paint.
So in the white, we've got Lily Ledbetter, Blocker Buster, Sonic Blaster, Hexecutioner, Carmageddon, and then Darth Vapor on the support. And for Jokers of the Pack, we have Thugsy Malone, Cruel Britannia, Splinter, Brienne Dead, and Veruca Salt.
Okay, and speed. Oh, there's even a swan on that panty.
That takes some real commitment to actually get, your panty made up, especially for survival. Normally it's a beg and borrow from surrounding teams to see who can make the right colours work.
Exactly. I really love how people come up with some really great costumes for this day. And both jammers are out of the pack.
We have our first blocker for this round coming into the bin at number 8-2 on the white team, which would be Lily Ledbetter.
Nice little bump there by Cruel.
Those 2-minute jams can take quite a bit out of you. Don't forget, skaters, we have both massage and physio available.
Yeah. We've also got some raffles on today. The Derby Depot first prize is a $500 Derby Depot voucher. Second and third Derby Depot goodie bags for $10 a ticket. And you can see the merch table or grab a black and orange team player when they're free. There's a $2 scratchy raffle and $1 to win a 10-minute massage.
All right, Jam 3 done and dusted. Up to number 4. We see the Zombies returning, and this time against the Rambros.
And timeout being called. We do have a couple of...
Bit of mistaken whistling going on. People a bit unsure of what's happening, but it looks like the refs have got something they need to discuss quickly.
We do have a couple of minutes between each jam anyway, so skaters, just remember that, to listen out for what the whistle is. It's pretty exciting, so pretty easy to just go when you hear that whistle. Really enjoying the steampunk theme today for the NSOs. Very cool.
It's not often the NSOs and the refs get to do anything. They're very fixed in what their uniforms have to be, so it's quite nice for them to get a chance to do something a bit different.
So I just want to give a big shout out to Derby Depot. They're the Whenua Whātau's major sponsor for this season, and the Whātau's really couldn't be happier about that. Their contributions are helping to make this and other events possible. So Celia is here throughout the day. If you've got any gear needs, pop over and see her. She has all the good stuff.
All right, Jam 4, we are on.
Jamming for yellow, we have Robbie.
All right, lead jammer goes to black.
Who
Looks like a bit of a pile up happening over the other side.
And that's Vibe from black.
Uh-oh. And he's heading to the bin.
Power jam. Oh, some really nice avoiding those blockers there by Vibe.
Beautiful O from Ship Stirrer, helping that jammer just jump through that last person.
Now they're going to decide they're going to do some quick O.
Oh, we
No,
might have a jammer on
back on
jammer
the track.
battle. No. I thought that was going to be a good one.
Yeah, me too.
It's always fun when you see the jammers have a go at each other.
Rob using his strength to get straight through that pack. I really love the little wings on those bees.
Rob using brute force to push through there. Same time. Oh, and there's that jammer on jammer
Went out
action that we
too,
were expecting to see.
and-
But unfortunately, it's going to send him back to the bin. I can't see the board of shame from here, but I do believe that might be 3 or 4. 3?
See it either. We can maybe get someone to turn it towards us a bit.
I just run down the stairs.
Okay.
All right, perks of having a wireless mic. Let's see what's going on.
That's another 5 points for Team Black.
All right, and that's game 4.
All right.
I was
So
going to
next
have a
up
look
we
at the
have-
board of shame, but apparently it's empty. I think it's 4. Someone can confirm when the board of shame gets caught up. I quite like this wandering.
Okay, next up we have Team Red, the young ones, against Aqua. Just a reminder, Team Red, Crash, Kamikaze, Skinner, Sam I Am, and Bad Wolf. And Aqua are McAss, McNugget, McFlirty, McMuffin, and McBritish.
Beautiful toe stop work around the
And
edge, and we've got one jammer through.
Mick British. Sam, I am still making your way through that really, really strong aqua wall. Okay. Some nice O being played there by Mick Arse. Great name.
Heard that penalty whistle go, but I couldn't quite figure
And
out who it
looks
is.
like-
Oh, here we go. Got a blocker coming around.
No, no penalty for Red Jammer.
And Aqua Jammer's out again.
she's
Nice
through.
work. Followed pretty closely by the Red Jammer. Oh, second blocker in the bin. Still looks like a pretty tricky two-wall to get through, though. She's done it. Heading round again.
Again, really, really nice blocking there.
Yeah. Another aqua blocker coming to the bin.
A forearm spin
Naughty.
penalty for McFlirty. Okay, next up we have Jokers of the Pack playing against Rambros. So we had some players from both these teams facing up against each other a couple of weeks ago, with Convicts playing Vitals. Jokers of the Pack, we've got Thugsy Malone, Cruel Britannia, Splinter, Brain Dead, and Baruch Assault. And Rambros, Ship, Panda, Crabs, Patty, and Vibe.
Hey, mine, it looks like we've got Splint who jamming
And
again.
Splint is
Spectacularly
our lead
quick
jammer.
lead. Well done.
Oh, Patty, not far behind. And Patty hitting Splint, but not quite knocking her off the track. That Splint gets taken out by Ship. And that's 4 more points for Patty and the Rambros.
Sorry.
And Cruel going to the penalty box. Rambros just racking up the points. And oh, the 5 going to the penalty box for a failure to reform penalty. Or another whistle. Someone's got a forearm. It's Ship. Quite a lot of no packs being called in this game. Jam.
I told you can have a hot chocolate only. Oh, thank you.
Don't forget to get your raffle tickets for the Derby Depot
We can
raffle
discuss it
and
later, but
also
you're here.
the Form Massage Therapy raffle.
Thank you. Can you bring my coffee in to me, please?
Okay, and looks like we've had a panty pass, so purple, right at the end of the jam. All right, we've got one more game in this jam in this heat, which is white playing yellow. Bit of a player refresher. Björk, we've got Lily Ledbetter, Blocker Buster, Sonic Blaster, Hexecutioner, Carmageddon, and Darth Vapor. And with the zombies, Bossy B, Robbie, Jane B. Slamister, Hertz B. Slamister, Gem Stingher, and the Beekeeper as support.
All right, if everyone looks over to the side of the courts, that is not where the MCs normally am, you'll see me holding up raffle books. You can come and get these from Red over here, or anyone over here. There is a booklet for $1 tickets, which can win you several different 10-minute massages during the day. And there is also the Scratchy raffle, which is $2 for one ticket or $3 for $5, and they can be got over here.
Unfortunately, it's a power jam. So can the bees stop the swans? Let's find out. And nice little bean dip there. And 5 more points for Björk. Now yellow has everybody back on the track. Unfortunately, there's another swan to the bin. Hertzby Slamister really hurting around the track, and some really great offense by Robbie. So yellow now has some points on the board. And looks like, unfortunately, Robbie is back in that penalty box. And so
don't forget the coffee cart outside. They've got FOSS, it's wonderful.
That's what we want to see. 2 Bs. And more points for Björk.
Our swan flying around,
really
taking a sweet
skating.
time waiting for that whistle to go.
Okay, so now we're going to have a slight break between heats. We get ready for heat 2.